2,000 years ago, the Indo-Parthian dynasty emerged as a powerful force in the crossroads of ancient civilizations, spanning Iran, Afghanistan, and the Indian subcontinent. They were players on a world stage dominated by titans, empires locked in struggles that would decide the fate of millions. Today, we unravel the story of their rise, reign, and legacy, a story that deserves to be remembered.
The year is 19 CE. Tiberius sits on the throne of the Caesars in Rome, but his writ doesn't extend to the edges of the known world. In the east, beyond the remnants of Alexander the Great's empire, beyond even the borders of the mighty Parthian Empire, a new power is rising. In Drangiana, a region of ancient Persia, Gondophares seizes his destiny. No longer content to be a mere governor, he declares independence from the Arsacid dynasty. Gondophares proves himself a brilliant military leader, a conqueror in the mold of Alexander himself, expanding his kingdom through decisive campaigns. By the time the dust settles, Gondophares has forged an empire. The Indo-Parthian kingdom, stretching from eastern Iran to the northwest regions of the Indian subcontinent, encompassing modern-day Pakistan and parts of India, stands as a testament to his ambition and military prowess. But Gondophares was more than just a conqueror. He was a builder, an administrator, a unifier. He laid the foundations for a dynasty that would last for 2 centuries, a dynasty that would leave its mark not just on the battlefield, but on the very fabric of life in the region. This is their story.
The Indo-Parthians were more than just conquerors. They were inheritors and adapters, assimilators and patrons of a vibrant mix of cultures. Their empire sat at a crossroads, a nexus point where the ancient worlds of Persia, Greece, and India collided and coalesced. And the Indo-Parthians, rather than rejecting this diversity, embraced it, weaving it into the very fabric of their empire. The ruins of Takhti Bahi, a breathtaking Buddhist monastery perched high atop a mountain in modern-day Pakistan, stand as a silent testament to the Indo-Parthian patronage of diverse faiths. This UNESCO World Heritage Site, with its intricate carvings and imposing structures, speaks volumes about a civilization that valued artistry and religious tolerance. Their coinage, those enduring symbols of power and identity, tells the story of a multicultural empire. Greek iconography, a legacy of Alexander's conquests, adorns coins alongside Parthian inscriptions and Indian symbolism.
No empire, no matter how powerful, lasts forever. By the 1st century CE, a new force was emerging from the steppes of Central Asia, the Kushans. These nomadic warriors, driven by ambition and a thirst for conquest, were about to unleash a seismic shift in the balance of power in the region. The Kushan Empire, under the leadership of rulers like Kujula Kadphises and his son Vima Takhto, expanded rapidly, pushing south and west, directly into Indo-Parthian territory. The Indo-Parthians resisted fiercely, their armies clashing with the Kushan war machine in a series of bloody conflicts. By the middle of the 1st century CE, the Kushans had overrun vast swaths of Indo-Parthian territory, pushing them back to their core regions of Sakistan and Turan. Even as the Indo-Parthian Empire contracted under the relentless pressure of the Kushan onslaught, its rulers displayed tenacity and spirit. They were warriors, diplomats, and builders, determined to preserve their kingdom. Gondophares IV Saces ruled a diminished kingdom, but refused to bow to the inevitable. He fortified his borders and resisted the Kushan tide. These were the guardians of a fading legacy.
While the Indo-Parthians were locked in a desperate struggle for survival against the Kushans in the east, a drama of even greater proportions was unfolding thousands of miles to the west. The Parthians, the Indo-Parthians' western cousins and nominal overlords, were themselves locked in a centuries-long struggle against an emerging superpower, Rome. The clash between these two titans would echo through the ages, shaping the destiny of the ancient world. Roman legions, renowned for their discipline and efficiency, marched east, their standards emblazoned with the eagle of Rome, hungry for conquest and glory. They sought to expand their empire, to bring the wealth of the East under their control. But the Parthians were no pushovers. They were masters of mounted warfare, their cavalry a whirlwind of arrows and thundering hooves. The Battle of Carrhae, fought in 53 BCE, stands as a testament to Parthian military prowess and a stark reminder of the limits of Roman power. Though separated by vast distances, the Indo-Parthians would have been keenly aware of these epic clashes between their Parthian kin and the legions of Rome.
History, as we know, is often shrouded in mystery. The further back we delve into the annals of time, the more fragmented the records become, leaving us with tantalizing glimpses and unanswered questions. The Indo-Parthians are no exception. Their story, though remarkable, is still being pieced together by historians and archaeologists. And one of the most intriguing mysteries surrounding their dynasty is their connection to one of the most powerful families in the Parthian Empire, the House of Surin. The Surin clan was practically Parthian royalty, their lineage stretching back centuries. They were renowned for their military prowess, their wealth, and their influence within the Parthian court. And some historians believe that the Indo-Parthians themselves were a branch of this powerful family, descended from a cadet branch that had carved out its own dominion in the east. The evidence for this connection, while circumstantial, is compelling. The names of some Indo-Parthian rulers, like the aforementioned Gondophares, have been linked to Surin namesakes. Furthermore, the Indo-Parthians seem to have maintained closer ties with the Parthian heartland than one might expect from a dynasty that had ostensibly declared independence. If true, this connection to the House of Surin adds another layer of complexity to the Indo-Parthian story.
All empires, no matter how grand or powerful, eventually crumble. By the early 3rd century CE, the dynasty that Gondophares had forged was nearing its end. The Kushans had not delivered the killing blow. That honor fell to the rising Sasanian Empire. Under Ardashir I, they aimed to forge a new Persian empire. The Indo-Parthians, weakened and isolated, were in their path. In 230 CE, the inevitable occurred. Ardashir I turned eastward towards Turan and Sakistan. Weakened and surrounded, the Indo-Parthians faced a stark choice. By 230 CE, both regions had fallen, ending the Indo-Parthian dynasty. Their legacy of diversity and trade along the Silk Road shaped the region for centuries.
The Indo-Parthian dynasty may have faded into history, but their legacy as bridge builders of culture, commerce, and art endures. They were not just conquerors, but custodians of a rich heritage that continues to inspire. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more dives into history's hidden gems.